You talking crazy about my city? Yeah. Problems with anybody with me? Heard you been talking real slick. Come through and we gon' end it real quick.
Every year, My Career brings you a fresh story that takes you on a journey.
That's right, and this year's story has you rubbing some shoulders with some pretty big names.
Rubbing shoulders with LeBron, Idris Elba, Rosario Dawson. I mean, we could go on, but you have to see it for yourself.
But there is so much more to My Career mode, and this year is more robust than ever before.
Like My Player Nation, right?
That's right, and we've compiled all there is to do in this mode, so check out this guide. My Career is your chance to live the life of an NBA superstar. Before you start, you can load up the My NBA 2K20 app and scan your face into the game. Then, use the brand new My Player Builder to create your skill set and physical abilities. When you're done, you can test the build at any overall rating you'd like with teams that you choose. Find your perfect fit and dive into When the Lights Are Brightest.
Jay?
The new My Career story created in partnership with Maverick.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The tall buildings of downtown Boston lighting up the nighttime sky. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at Portland, they're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, the maturity and poise of a young Jason Tatum has often been talked about. Maybe that's because his parents prepared him for the NBA from an early age in St. Louis. They had pretend press conferences using a hairbrush as the microphone. As you can say, he's been groomed for this, and it's paying off. Guys?
Yeah, they dotted every I and crossed every T. David, thank you. Clark, some of those lottery-bound teams now giving more minutes to their younger players, developing them, looking into the future, which means more veterans, unfortunately, will have to sit and watch.
And, you know, I always say this, and it's much easier said than done, but you're a professional, whether you're in the rotation, a young player or an old player, you have to approach it in a professional manner. And that means accepting the good with the bad, the sweet with the bitter, and that takes a maturity level. And, you know, when the trade deadline is behind you, you only can control what you can control, and that's what veterans should be about.
And hopefully the coach communicates the ideas behind the move, too.
I like that, but there's no obligation to do so.
Right. And now the Lakers starting group. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Caruso in at the 1. And for Boston, Kemba Walker is out there with Langford. Then it's Tatum. Then it's Williams. And it's Williams at the 4 slot. And here's Los Angeles. Davis, the pass to James. No good on the triple. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Tatum's shot is off. James outside. Here's Kuzma. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Langford with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah. And Williams, here we go. And Davis sends it back. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Laker in the post. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's an aspect of Walker's game that I like. I mean, his ability to use the dribble drive and score on the move, nice.
Caldwell Pope passes to Kuzma. Here's Caruso. From 13. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to James. From deep. They get it back. Davis. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now here's Tatum. He had 22 points in the win against Utah. Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Walker. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, the heart of Walker, that competitive spirit, he's never afraid to go inside, and he's got a lot of different ways he can score in there.
Davis against Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the...
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Lakers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Now here's Walker. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. And here is LeBron. From the arc. Hands it from downtown.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Walker. A good portion of their scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Here's Langford. The Lakers with the rebound.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Tatum against LeBron.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Boston again missing.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Los Angeles leading by 8. James, the pass to Davis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Here's Kuzma, and another basket for the Lakers.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Walker, following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Walker the pass to Williams, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Here's Walker, 7 points in the game. Got a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. Here's Tatum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And slam dunk by Tatum.
It's not a problem at all for Tatum to punch it down. Length and athleticism makes the flush an easy shot.
Celtics ball. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Boston. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed.
And you know, for the Celtics, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Kuzma kicks to Caruso. They get it back. Davis. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Williams passes to Tatum. Williams. The kick out to Williams. And the pass to Langford. Clock at 6. Goes up again. And finally they hit one. Langford's got it back down to within single digits for Boston. Kuzma passes to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Pass to Tatum. He kicks it to Langford. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Celtics trail by 12. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Walker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kuzma kicks to James. Lakers working the ball around now. Passes to Kuzma. Back to Rondo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Clarkson. But they'll get another chance. The 3. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Here's Kuzma and Hayward with the block.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass. So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
And he gets the bucket.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Clark, the level of nuance in the footwork that keeps evolving every few years. Talk about the changes that you have seen from the time you played to the exquisite footwork we see now.
Well, you know, some of my peers would say that these guys are being allowed to walk and haven't talked about as good footwork. So you work with Reggie and other guys, and I hear them all the time saying guys are getting away with carrying the ball and so forth. But the footwork is pretty good. I mean, when you think about it, the step-back three-point shot, the ability to make plays off the dribble, all attributed to footwork. I think it's just an evolution of the game. As players see more and more of excellent work on the court, they're able to emulate it a lot sooner and a lot better.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's Langford after the basket by Los Angeles. Count it, good.
able to follow through on the shot, even with the contact. Good concentration there by Langford. And I just watched Romeo Langford. And, guys, he looks the part in every way. Big, smooth, great change of direction, and he can flat out score.
Now here's James. He had 28 points in the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Talking about Langford's ability to put up points, he has that popular step-back jumper, Greg, that's so difficult to defend.
Yeah, and you immediately think of James Harden, but a lot of guys use that step back. The one thing Langford does well, he gets to the rim where he can use all that lift.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. Celtics trail by 13. Covered by LeBron. Now, here's Langford. 5 points in the game. Hits from the high post. Langford's got 7.
Love the way Langford plays the game. Knows how to be effective when he has the ball.
LeBron passes to Rondo. Here's Nance inside. McGee finds Clarkson. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And he's able to get it back.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Kicks it to LeBron. This one for 3. That shot is off. Hayward with some nice D. Langford, the pass to Poirier. Now Langford. He has 7. Pass to Poirier. Count that one.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator. Great court awareness.
It's LeBron with the drive. No good. He missed it. Brings him to 3 for 8 this game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Takes the 13-footer. That's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 11. Clarkson dishes to McGee. Rondo kicks to LeBron. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. 9 points for LeBron.
Analytics says that you should ignore the mid-range jumper. No, not with LeBron. With him shooting, I'll bank on any shot he takes.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Langford. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. To the middle, Mobley. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw good from Nance. And so he makes both from the line. 11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hayward with the ball. With 2 seconds left. Nance with some nice D. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, JaVale McGee is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Anthony, and it's Cook in at the point. And here's Langford. No good that time. Nance with some nice D.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Langford. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Anthony left side. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. The pass to Hayward. Over Anthony. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Lakers leading by 20. Oh, Nance in position.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To halt the run, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Clark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin, I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
Williams is checked in for Boston. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. It's Anthony with the drive. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Anthony's got 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Celtics have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. The kick out to Williams. Beyond the arc. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by the Lakers.
Cook, the pass to Zizic. It's Vince Carter on the wing. The feed to Carmelo. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Nice ball movement by Boston. Williams, that's good.
A fine passer for that position. Langford's selflessness is why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Here's Zizic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Caldwell Pope kicks to Carter. And the 3 off target.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Bounce pass from Williams. The rebound by Cook. And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. From the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. Cook's got 5 points now this quarter.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
From 18 feet away, 2 points, that one goes. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Caldwell Pope passes to Cook. Taken away by Williams. The shot from the low post is good.
Assist goes to Grant.
Los Angeles leading by 20. Cook, the pass to Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Here's Zizic. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Hernan Gomez in the corner. Pass to Langford. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Vince Carter grabs the miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here is Cook. He has 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. There's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Kemba Walker comes in for Langford. The Lakers also changing it up. Davis is checked in for Zizic. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Alex Caruso in for Cook. Williams against Kuzma. Left side, Walker. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Celtics have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Here's Boston now. They're on a 13-3 run. Now Walker, he's got 7. For 3, Williams, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Caldwell Pope outside. Davis against Williams, and they double up Davis. For 3, Caldwell Pope. That shot off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Williams looking around. Walker, and the shot is good. Walker's got 9.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Celtics trail by 13. Passes it to Tatum. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
Well, one thing you've got to know about Kemba Walker is that this guy can go off at any time. A dynamic scorer that also possesses the killer instinct. And when he gets it going, watch out. It can snowball into a dominating performance.
Here's Walker following the basket by Anthony Davis. Tatum's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Boston's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Carter against Tatum. Shoots from 12. Count that bucket. And for Walker, who stayed 3 years at UConn, Clark, he just keeps getting better on the offensive end.
Boy, Kemba Walker is one of the most dynamic little guys we've had in the league in its history. I mean, his ability to score from outside and inside, really hard to match and quite special. He's the type of player who always is surprising you on the upside.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now here's Kuzma. D right on him. Caldwell Pope finds Kuzma. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Take a look at the NBA. Who's the best, you think, Clark, at controlling the defensive glass, getting the missed most shots and getting their offense back in gear?
Yeah, I think even though he's a bit undersized, he does a great job. Draymond Green, not only does he rebound the ball defensively, but he also can ignite the break because of his ball handling and passing ability. Giannis Antetokounmpo does a great job on the defensive backboards, as does Joel Embiid.
Some changes for the Lakers. Larry Nance is checked in for Carter. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Here's Poirier, and Davis sends it back. Pass to Caruso. Nance outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Nance has got 9 points.
And looking confident. When Nance can hit the jump shot, this offense becomes much more dynamic.
Walker's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Davis, and the layup's good off the glass. 18 points for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Kicks to Hayward. Now the pass to Poirier. Drilled from 11 feet out.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Now here's Nance. His last outing, he had 8 points. Outside Rondo takes a 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense had overcommitted and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
Here's Kuzma. The Lakers rebound. 1:25 left in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Walker with it. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Mobley. Shoots it. A rebound by the Lakers.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Davis. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Caruso, no good.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part, Greg. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Celtics trail by 19. Here's Hayward. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. Nance has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Caruso. He's coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers taking a 19-point lead into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Carmelo, I know in this system communication is key. How did that impact tonight's game?
It's working right now. We got to fine-tune some things out there in the game, a couple minor mistakes, but we'll be all right. I feel good about tonight.
Yes, you guys were definitely in the flow. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 18 points, 3 block shots, and a monster amount of rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
High basketball IQ, something Anthony Davis doesn't always get enough credit for. He repeatedly makes the right decisions on both ends of the floor. Not many big men can control the game the way he does.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We've got Kemba Walker. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Langford. And it's Tatum in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Davis, the pass to Kuzma. Trying to get open, it's Davis, and he gets it back. The second chance effort. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got the first points of the second half here for the Lakers.
You know, for such a young player, Kuzma has a tremendous amount of confidence and seems to be comfortable no matter where he is and what the circumstance is.
Now, here's Walker. The 3 from Tatum. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Davis drives in. These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Anthony Davis third.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And here's Walker. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. Walker's got 12 in the game.
I think you've always got to have a hand up on Walker. Very capable at knocking down the 3-ball.
Davis, the pass to Kuzma. Over Williams. Here's Davis. The shot, no good. Good D by Williams.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
James against Tatum. Down low. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Lakers. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
And you know, for the Lakers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Caruso, guarded by Walker. James against Tatum. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. Dishes to Langford. Tatum kicks to Langford. The three, and they call an illegal screen here.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's putting up about 28 points a game, 14 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Walker dishes to Langford. Puts up a 3. And that one is off. And the Lakers going the other way now. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be game 4 of the 6-game road trip.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Moves on moves. Greg, that's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Williams passes to Walker. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 6 assists in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now here's James. He's got 11. Caldwell Pope up top. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. Here's Kuzma. Trying to get open. It's Davis. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of strength Kuzma has to show, guys. I mean, take that contact, expect it, and still be able to convert. You've got to do that at this level.
Now, here's Langford. 7 points in the game. Counting.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Alex Caruso. Now here's LeBron, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Williams with the defensive effort. Celtics trail by 16. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum is a scorer, but he also has solid court vision. Really good job of using his quickness to penetrate to the basket.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Romeo Langford. That's his first foul. And here is Los Angeles now. Back to Anthony. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The 3 from Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's James. He's got 11. And they double up James. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Saturday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. From deep, Walker. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. James in the post, guarded by Tatum. LeBron with the bucket.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Now here's Williams. He's got 9. And that one drops for him. Williams has got 11. Los Angeles leading by 13. Passes to McGee. On the wing, James. Six to shoot. Got a piece of it. And McGee kicks to LeBron. But they recover it. McGee dishes to Cook. James against Tatum. Great D that time from Tatum.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Now Clarkson after the missed 3 by Carmelo. Clarkson with the ball. Now defended by Langford.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Celtics trail by 15. Walker the pass to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. From deep, Walker. A rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here's Clarkson. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker, and he drops that one in. Walker's got 11 points here in just the second half. And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. 16-point lead. Pass to Clarkson. In the corner, it's James. Five to shoot. McGee trying to break free. Back to Clarkson. Here's the dish to James. He kicks it to Clarkson. A 3-ball. McGee inside. He's against Williams. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Both teams deciding to change it up. While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. LeBron James, number 1.
Well, you hear the term point forward thrown around about some players, maybe a little too loosely. But when it comes to him, I truly believe it applies.
Absolutely. I mean, they want him touching the ball every time down, making sure the offense flows through him. He's going to make decisions that are good for his team out there, and those assist numbers prove that.
And let's check out stats for James. Just an incredible month of basketball. 5th in assists, 13th in scoring, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Rondo against Walker. And there's the pass to Clarkson. And Nance kicks to LeBron. Here's McGee. And he uses the glass on the layup. McGee's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Shot's good by Walker.
Yeah, he's got the kind of confidence where he feels like nobody can stop him. That's why Walker is so aggressive on offense, especially when he's rolling like this.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 13. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And the Celtics with possession here after the basket by Los Angeles. Poirier passes to Langford. Here's Poirier. He's covered by Clarkson. From deep, Walker. And James pulls it down. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. 1:35 left to play in the third. Clarkson dishes to LeBron. Here's McGee, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Walker looking for an opening. Over Rondo. That one off the back iron and out. Lakers leading by 20. Nance, right side. Now James. He's got 15. Pass to Rondo. Here's Clarkson. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Clarkson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Los Angeles. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Up top, Walker. He's covered by Rondo. Here's Poirier. Boston again missing. L.A.'s gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. McGee finds Nance. Now here's LeBron. Here's Nance. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So the Lakers 5 right now. Hands out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the point.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Kuzma outside. Passes it to Nance. Caldwell-Pope outside. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Now here's Walker. Langford, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Davis.
Like the edge Langford plays with. He enjoys taking on defenders and trying to finish through the contact.
He's perfect from the line this time. Clark, the NBA gives out so many awards at the end of the season. Is there an award missing that you'd like to see?
You know what? I think they've got the bases covered really well with the number of awards they give out, Kevin. But I would like to perhaps see consideration given to a sophomore campaign award. That would be kind of cool because sometimes the Rookie of the Year, at least recently, has been a little cloudy because a rookie had been in the league a year, Ben Simmons, case in point, and then was counted. It was actually technically his second year, but his first year of playing. So a sophomore award might be something worth adding to the list.
That's a great idea. Here's Langford after the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Davis. It's tipped. From down in the low post, it goes. Davis has got 24 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Walker's shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Nance trying to break loose, and Caldwell Pope gets the basket. So it's the Celtics now. Outside, Walker. Hayward outside. Over Nance. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Kept alive. Out to Kuzma. Hayward comes with the double team. The pass to Caldwell Pope. Misses the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's the fast break. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got his third assist on the night. And the Celtics with possession here. Walker with it. Hayward outside. Off target with his three.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. And they double up Davis. Back to Caldwell Pope. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kuzma can't get it to go. Here's Caruso. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Caruso's got himself on the board with three there.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Mobley. Boston, no good that time either. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Davis. Feeds it to Nance. Over Hayward. Nance, no good. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Walker. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Snatched up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Clark, the two-way contract, a relatively new invention that gives players time in both the G League and the NBA.
I love it, Kevin, because it's another pathway for those aspiring to be NBA players to have a legitimate shot to make their dream come true. The G League is just a notch below the NBA in terms of overall talent. And so I love the fact that players who desire to be pros can have a pathway to get to the NBA by being part of the G League as well.
And these G League players are having an impact, aren't they? They're making a difference on a lot of teams.
40% of the players in the league have spent some time in the G League, so it speaks to the impact the G League has on the NBA.
Here's Hernan Gomez, following the score by Vince Carter. Here's Edwards. It's good. Edwards got his first basket. And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. The tray, it's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Caldwell Pope. The first free throw is good. Anthony's checked in for Nance.
Number 5.
And he can't hit the second. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Cook, the pass to Zizic. Here is Edwards. Clark, take us inside the halftime locker room in the NBA.
Well, players typically just regroup individually. There may be some conversation between the players as a group, but then the coaches will huddle, evaluate what transpired in the first half, what adjustments need to be made, and then they'll communicate that to the team. And it's basically a time to rest and regroup for the players to adjust and strategize for the coaches.
Clark, do you think there's any videotape review in there, maybe showing players certain sets, certain schemes?
In this day and age, for sure, with the use of iPads and technology. If you go back to my time, there was no quick turnaround of video in the halftime locker room.
Right. I do know officials do that, too, in their locker room at halftime. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Now here is Carter. He feeds it to Anthony. That shot off. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range. To a rebound by Cook. The Lakers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And here's Edwards to the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Carson. Edwards.
Carter outside. Back to Zizic. Kicks it to Cook. From deep. Rebound Boston.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out to the wing. Launches a three. And it's Zizic with the rebound.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
That one falls.
And this is the advantage Clarkson has. I mean, he's a big combo guard and can convert through contact.
Celtics shooting 40% in the fourth. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Top of the key, Clarkson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all three levels.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
He's covered by Clarkson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Vince Carter picks one up. And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here is Cook. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Launches it. That shot missing. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 40% from the field. Here's Hernan Gomez, and they pick up 2.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here is Cook. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Boston now. Down low. Here's Hernan Gomez. And Vince Carter pulls it down. Outside Anthony. Cook kicks to Carter. Back to Cook. For the 3. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
So it's the Celtics now. He's covered by Clarkson. Good.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here is Cook. Edwards defending. Carter outside. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Again, Los Angeles.
And you got to give it up for Clarkson. I mean, he's a natural from mid-range.
Celtics shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Edwards passes to Ojale. The Lakers with the rebound. Pass to Clarkson. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Poke loose.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And guys, because they play in different conferences, this is the last time these two will face off. It has to feel good getting a clean sweep here, finishing the season series 2-0 against the Celtics.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Davis.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
The Lakers making a switch here. Rondo's checked in.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Now here's Rondo. Clarkson on the wing, pulls up from the corner. Poirier grabs the miss. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He's covered by Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. Poirier, no good. The Lakers on offense. Inside. The putback.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.